Hi, how you going? It is, of course, me, Reese T. O'Leary of perpelFLAME and Company. That's right, perpelFLAME. I hope you're all doing fabulous and well. I'm just coming alive for the day as my tasks begin for today. So, I know you're all probably like, what is going on here? Well, my friends, the time has come. The time has come. I am really interested by this and what the universe has set up for me and what is happening and the way in which it's happening. But I am now in a position. Well, firstly, let's have a chat about Sydney and Sydney ciders. I'm actually really amused, but also grossed out, and also not surprised, right, at the level of selfishness that exists in Sydney. Anyone who wants to come to Sydney, don't. There's no point, you know. There's a lot of people here in Sydney that are quite selfish. Look, through this situation that I'm facing right now, what I found is, people don't care. Right, I've got people all over in so many different places around the country who are willing to help me, but not in Sydney, which is crazy, you know. Getting someone to help me in Sydney is like pulling teeth, or worse than pulling teeth, actually, and I find that rather super amusing. So very, very soon, I'm not going to give you a date or a place or a time, but I will be living life on the road. Permanently. Permanently. How fun. Lucky for me, this is not something I'm not used to, you know. I've done this type of stuff before. Many people probably don't know that when I lived in Melbourne, before I lived in a wonderful, gorgeous, fantastic apartment in the middle of the city, I was actually homeless. So I was homeless for about 9 weeks, 10 weeks, maybe a couple of months. And my God, can it be some of the most challenging but rewarding times that you can ever see yourself in, you know? It shows you what matters and what doesn't matter, and what you need and what you don't need and all the rest of it. But I guess this is a video to let you all know that where are you, basically, and do you want a reading? Because I will be on the road very, very soon. On the road. I will be going up north, I will be going down south, and everywhere in between. But the one place I will never return to again is the shithole known as Sydney, because it is a piece of shit. Right? It is a piece of shit. It's gross here, right? The frequency is gross. As someone that's been to a lot of different places around Australia and around the world, I can tell you the frequency in Sydney is morose. It's morose. Ugh. Ugh. It's so stagnant. It's selfish. You know, people care not but for themselves. Yeah, and I'm excited to escape that kind of frequency anyway. Yeah. Look at my eyes, they're all nice and glassy. It's just because I've not long woken up. I've been working tirelessly, sometimes 24 hours in a row at the moment just to get things sorted on my end. So don't mind my eyeballs being all glassy and shiny. The frequencies here, they're terrible. They're terrible. And it's not somewhere where I want to exist. It's not somewhere where I want to participate any longer. And it's not somewhere that I will live my existence. No way. So, my readings will begin around April. If you want to book in for a deposit, I've already got someone that's spot number 1 for non-members. So, if you book in early, you can have a discount as a non-member. Readings with me are untimed, right? And they are $500. However, if you book ahead of the crowd, as this individual has done, you get a little slip of paper which has your receipt upon it, your booking deposit, and your queue number. So this individual's already number 1 in the queue with a reading for a reading with me at the end of April. Tribe members are at the beginning of April. So tribe members, their readings are only $200. Non-tribe members, $500. But if you book early, between now and mid-February, I had to look at the date, sorry. Between now and mid-February, again, it's a $50 deposit, and I will give that to you for $350. And if you're lucky, I might even be in your area, in your town, in your place, in the space in which you reside. And if so, we can do it face-to-face, which would be really cool. I love catching up with people face-to-face. I love the opportunity to be on the road, and I love the opportunity to be untethered. I've been tied to a desk for a very long time. So it would be really, really nice to step away from that paradigm for a while and to see what the world has to offer. It's taken a lot to get to this point, and we're not quite finished. We're not quite finished doing what I'm doing here, but we're almost there. We're almost there. So I'm letting you all know in advance, right? So that you can get prepared. How exciting. And then after I go on the road for a little while, I'll be back over in Thailand. Yes, yes. See what the world has to offer you. The world's an exciting place. Don't tie yourself down, people. You're not a tree. I'm just currently sorting out a few loose ends. And once those loose ends are tied up, I'll be gone. Right? How exciting. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm very excited. But I will never come back here. I will never come back to Sydney, It's funny, when I fly into different locations around the country, don't like Sydney. The only thing I like about Sydney is the view in the airplane, right? When you see the Harbour Bridge and the Opera House, there's something really special about that and really heartwarming and comforting. And then I get off the plane and the people are horrible. They're rude. And it's that instant where I regret getting off the plane every single time, and I want to turn back around and get back on the fucking plane and go back to wherever I came from. And if you've dealt with me when I've gotten off a plane in Sydney, you will know that that is 100% fact, not just saying that for the sake of it. I love Melbourne Airport. Love Melbourne Airport. Love Melbourne Airport. Gold Coast Airport, Brisbane Airport, Now Singapore Airport. Woo. Now there's an airport you can all get on board with. I could live out of Singapore Airport. I explored every square footage of Singapore airport last time I was there. So there's an airport I could live in. um, Phuket airport, neither here nor there, right? But Sydney airport, the staff, the ground staff, the people, the whole airport itself, ugh, yucky caca, you know? So, I don't know if anyone knew this, but whenever I fly out of the country, I actually don't fly out of Sydney, ever, because I can't stand the airport. I fly elsewhere first. I'll go to Melbourne, or I'll go to Queensland, and then I fly out of the country, because I refuse to go through Sydney International Airport. It's, ugh. One of the worst places I've ever had to be, ever. Yeah. So, hey Catherine, you didn't actually pay weeks ago, doll. You paid about a week and a half ago, and your reading's on its way in your email box for you. Don't stress. But you didn't pay weeks ago, sorry. I can send you the date that you paid. I've got the receipt. Don't stress. Your reading's on its way to you. If you've paid attention to some of these videos, my love, you would see what's been going on, and you'd know what's going on. So don't stress yourself, yeah? All in due time. Everyone needs to remember what divine timing's all about, yeah? Or everyone needs to remember what divine timing's all about. But yeah, you didn't pay weeks and weeks ago. No, it was only about a week and a half ago. Maybe 8 days, 9 days. I can pull the exact date up for you, though, if you like. But it will be at the bottom of your report anyway. Your receipt comes through at the bottom, yeah? I attach it on the last page. But I've got yours open here, so don't stress yourself. I have to work through a queue of readings that I do, and that's literally the way, I don't bump anyone above anyone else or anything like that. So I'm up to yours. I've had yours open, but unfortunately, I'll wake up in the morning. Sorry, other way around. I'll wake up in the afternoon because I work overnights at the moment to avoid people, honestly. And it's a lot quieter and more peaceful for me to do my work and to concentrate. And, between that, packing up a house, looking for accommodation, doing court documentation. I've got 2 court cases coming up in the next few weeks. Trying to garner money, trying to make sure I got food in my belly, all these things and everything in between. Yeah, it's a little delayed. I think I'm about 3 or 4 days delayed, but don't stress. I've got your email. Don't worry. And that'll come through in a PDF format for you. So if anyone else is wanting to book in for a 1-question read, just send through an email, perpelFLAME@protonmail.com. I will send you the instructions, or someone on my behalf will send you the instructions, whoever gets to it first, and then you'll get that read, right? And it'll be in a PDF format, so that way you can store it away, have a read of it whenever you need, have a look through that as you need it, and see what information Spirit brings through for you. And don't forget, today I posted as well, as is every Monday, the collective consciousness reading for the week ahead. So tribe members as well will also receive their bonus reading in the tribe membership Facebook group. And that was also posted as well this morning. So hope you're all enjoying that. But on this note, I'm going to love you all and leave you. I'm going to crack on. Catherine, keep an eye out for your email. It'll be there in the next 24 hours for you. And everybody else, enjoy, yeah? And don't come to Sydney. I will not promote Sydney. I don't like Sydney. I don't like it at all. At all. So, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, should I have ever come back here? Oh, there's a question to ponder on. yeah, it's not a fun place to be. If anyone does want to support me, you can either support, there's a donation link there for PayPal. You're more than welcome to donate, but I'm not a person of charity. I don't like charity. At the moment, I am trying to raise money to be able to pay for my court documentation. I need to get court documentation in this week. I've got to print about 200 to 400 pages of documents by express post envelopes and do some other things. So if you do want to support me, that's one way you really can support me, is simply by booking a service. That's where that money is going at the moment. You're keeping, the lights on at perpelFLAME as well, which is fantastic. So thank you to everyone who has been contributing, who has been supporting in whatever way they can, whether it's a one-question reading, whether it's pre-booking for a reading in April, whether it's booking other services, etc. I've had a lot of people buy people gifts. Yeah, that's been really lovely as well. So gifted readings is really cool. It's a really cool concept and a really cool idea. I've had some really touching and memorable sessions with people recently. And yeah, so I'm going to crack on with it though. And I'll keep you all updated as things are happening. I'm trying to keep myself going in as many different ways as possible, keep myself motivated, keep strong mentally, physically, emotionally. Yeah. What did I say? Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally? Yeah. I got all the 4 bodies in there, didn't I? But yes, you have a great one, and I will catch you in the next video tomorrow. Alright. Oh, don't forget to go over to the YouTube channel, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. You'll get a little notification every time a new video goes up. Right. Alrighty, ciao for now. Bye.